You know what, let's get that line off there, because I don't actually like having the line too much. There we are. Oh god, I haven't done this for a hot minute. Alright, so since I haven't done this for a while, I'm just gonna do like an hour challenge, so we're gonna see what I'm actually able to make from that. Let's move these around. Current chat. To be fair, like I have been shutting out recently, so it's actually really hard to keep consistent for shit. Well, I don't want to say shutting out because I actually have been working, so it's more of a just like a not really optimizing time efficiency. Right, then let me just say I do this one thing real quick. Oh, there we are. Alright, now let's... Okay, so just playing around with shapes, so that's what we're going to start off with. Like, I don't actually even know what I'm doing. It's like one of those things, like, I haven't been doing anywhere near as much, like, art or live streaming as I really want to. Well, so it's a matter of, like, hey, yeah, no, lock in, boy. Because that's definitely something really important to me. As of late, just actually trying to follow my own dreams. Because I had a shit day at work. And, I don't know, just something about that just made me realize, damn, dude, this is not what you want to be doing. Just please, please, please get out of there. Because I don't know what it is about where I live at, but, like, say working in, like, anything customer-facing is just so painful because the general public are so fucking stupid. Yeah, so, like, just trying to, like, deal that, oh my god. Like, say, I was doing a delivery today, and, I accidentally put something, through, like, someone's next-door neighbors instead of theirs. They then proceeded to chase me down a street after, like, I've, like, said, oh yeah, sorry, I accidentally posted this downstairs. And they, for some reason, expected me to go get it. Like, what the fuck do you actually want me doing in this situation? Like, I understand it's annoying, but at the same time, it's not like it's, like, in a different region. It's just, like, downstairs from you, so, like, why are you complaining as much as you are? That's also good at tiny little eyes. Actually, you know what? I kind of like this one not having eyes. Damn, TikTok really also be shadow banning me. But then again, it is also late, and I haven't been posting anywhere near as much as I should be. Oh, actually, you know what? Someone a while ago did ask me to make a dragon with 4 horns. So, you know what? I'm gonna actually do that. Let's trim those off. Let's also get that. Alright, let's bulk this out. Because, I don't know, I feel 4-horn one would probably be kind of more bulky. Okay. This is still early stages. And just because it's early stages, like, get something to just block in, like, concept of areas. New Dragon, love it. Yeah, you know it. The other day, someone I think it was when I uploaded my little unicorn dragons sculpt thing. Someone said, oh, okay, cool. What about one with 4 horns? So I'm just like blocking out a bit of an idea for this. And as well as like I haven't actually, as you know, been anywhere near as active as I should be. So yeah, like I can't let all the slop channels beat me out, can I? So doing that today. Plus like work's been annoying, so just it really solidified me trying to like lock in for my own personal dreams instead of just like some like wage slave shit. You feel me? To be fair, something I am kind of curious about is like how you live streamers go about like music, because I'm say using the YouTube like live audio files and stuff like that, and I'm not gonna lie, some of these just feel like cringy like Disney pop things, but not with like any of the bangers, you know. I just said a Butley app myself. I've been having tons of fun with it. I'm super needed for 3D. Honestly, yeah, no, seriously, like I love 3D myself. Say I actually started off as a traditional sculptor with so I moved from like hammer and chisel with like cinder blocks to then clay, and then from that like I went digital when I went to university. And honestly, like I would say like digital may be one of my favorite mediums now, just because it's so fun and just user friendly. Especially it's nice being able to like edit stuff so freely and not have to worry about it. Actually, you know what? Alright, let's actually not like add in too many indications of horns just yet, because I think I may want to play around with position. But so from that, let's actually make sure this has some degree of flat head. Ooh, that's weird looking. It is what it is. We live for the little imperfections. That's what makes art art. But weirdly enough, like, I don't know, so I've been chronically online for a little while now. And like one of my new favorite like video types is like people like showing AI art prompters, them desperately trying to like frame themselves as actual artists and like lying about the process and all that crap. And oh my god, I don't know why it's as funny as it is, but it just like does something for me. Hello. Like, they put more effort into trying to convince people that they're real artists than actually just picking up a pencil. Like, people would have so much more respect for them. That's the funny thing. Also, yeah, sorry it's been a while. I've just been, like, really busy with life, and I feel bad about it. Oh, seriously, it's just so ridiculous. Especially, like, how 90% of them are all also anime fans. Like, I don't know how you guys... like, I don't know if you guys have also been noticing it. It's always, like, anime fans. They have, like, the worst goddamn PFPs known to man. I've seen a lot of 3D artists who are weirdly chill with. Oh yeah, no, like the amount of people I've seen who do 3D but then use AI generated images as like references. I don't know, it just feels like such a chudded out move to me. Ooh, there we are. Ooh. Something about that just feels right to me. Like, God, there's this one guy on TikTok I know of. Kitty Cat Girls Galore, yeah, literally. Or like Hatsune Miku and like weird, I don't know if I'm able to say the word, but I'm pretty sure you're able to like, if I say an F word, you understand what sort of one I'm like insinuating. Sort of sounds like fishnet. Content. Like, I remember, there was one guy, I love talking shit about AI on, like, my profiles and shit. And there was one guy who said, oh, wow, I'm in enemy territory. And then I just checked out his thing. Dude, all it was just, like, Hasuke Miku with armpit hair and, like, a beer, like, holding beers. Or just, like, anime girls with a lot of, like, body hair. For some reason, it's like, dude, no, please just, I don't understand how you have the confidence to post this. Like, I understand why you don't have a face on your account. Like, please just erase yourself. I don't want to deal with anyone like you ever again. Right. You know what? I kind of like the idea of this one being more swoopy. I don't know why, this one feels like the swoops are gonna be a good bet. Like, it is very bulky around the rest of it, but I don't know, just something about this is calling to me right now. Like, the rest of the artists in here, do you also get that feeling of, like, you don't really know what you're making, but you sort of let the spirits take over? I would if it wasn't as expensive and if I also owned a PC. Like, I'm not paying Maxon like £30 a month just to use some software. Actually, I'm lying. I would 100% pirate it. Unless any of you are from Maxon and are looking to recruit me, then that was just a terrible joke, I swear. I would happily pay for your products all day, every day. I love capitalism. Yay. Alright, thank you, I have my moments. Alright, let's also go for... Oops, not you. Nah, I prefer circles. Mirror. Alright, cool. And center. I have no idea, like... Alright, so for the music, I'm actually not really listening to it. I'm just doing what's on the YouTube audio library. Like, don't know if you're able to see that there. I'm just using whatever on there. But to be fair, yeah, these do feel aggressively AI. Does anyone know royalty-free stuff? Alright, let's actually just try this instead. Are video game OSTs free? Because if so... Ah, fuck! I need, like, get me one day. At least it isn't the IRS. Actually, yeah, let's actually try this because I'm kind of curious. YouTube. Actually, yeah, just YouTube. Give me like 2 whole seconds. A bit more than 2, actually. So we're gonna go for Ori and the Will-O-Wisp. Actually. Let's see how well this one is instead. Yeah, no, that is not my vibe. Okay. Do you know what's so funny? As you were saying that, I've kind of heard it. Alright, I am kind of curious if this one will restrict the video. Because if not, like, that's a win. And if it does, meh. Meh. Alright, so what we're going to now do is add in the curve repeat. Because either way, like, I actually do need to get better at, like, making long-form content anyway. Because that's going to be, like, the real moneymaker down the line anyway. Alright, let's actually... Alright, someone said 4 horns, so let's... clone. No, that's a sphere, dum-dum. Oh my god, this is Demon Slayer, isn't it? Alright, so this is more of just a proof of concept. Also, whilst we're here, let's actually add in a neck. Tube. Snap. Okay, I'm feeling that. And then just to make sure it's actually all symmetrical. So how is everyone? I haven't actually done this for like a hot minute. Alright, you actually know what? Let's actually shrink this a tad. Okay, let's actually reshape these. I'm actually sculpting along. Honestly, I've noticed like whenever I actually see someone else do something I'm kind of interested in, it makes me more obliged to do it. So like, say I actually have a fair few sculptor friends and stuff like that. I will never actually I struggle to watch their lives because it just puts me in the mood to either live stream myself or just actually make something. And then I have like that, I don't want to say toxic mindset of like, oh no, I should also be doing this. Why am I watching someone else? But it's more just like, it inspires me to do my own thing a lot more, you know? Yeah, that's also good. There we are. But yeah, sleepless nights are fun. Because, God, I am very bad for, like, how little sleep I actually get. Right, you know what? I'm actually kind of digging how big those are. I feel these ones should actually be bigger. If I enlarge this... No. Okay. Maybe slice that down a tad and move it back or forward. Ooh, no, this is why I like keeping them like not going too hard into evillies at the start, just so you have like a lot more freedom to make sure you actually like how it is before you commit to anything. Also, whenever you're doing like stuff like this by playing around with like the curve repeaters and trying to like get all these shapes and forms right, make sure you turn off snap, especially if you're trying to do like a freeform horn, because that will throw everything off. Right, now that those eyes are in. Then just a little detail there. Okay, then more. Alright, now small eyes, we want something kind of intimidating. To be fair, like, eyes are actually, like, the greatest way you're able to determine scale of something. So, if you want something to seem a lot bigger, make sure the eyes are tiny. Because, like, say for example, you're looking at a baby or some crap like that. Their eyes are massive, and like that actually helps us portray. Well, that actually portrays a lot of cuteness to us for whatever reason. So like our minds will instinctively just go, "Oh, look at that little baby," even though they're just like useless little shits. Alright, let's also remesh that. I kind of feel like this one, I don't know why, but I like the idea of it having a more lightning-based vibe to it, so I feel like that's where sharp edges should be coming in. Villager sounds. Let's also play around with like these divots. I do the Mario yet. Oh, I do love me some stemming. I had a really annoying one a while back where I just said just walk around going, my wife. I'm also like really bad whenever I have like a press down pen or like just a clicky top. Like I would do that for like God knows how long. Like half the time the pens actually end up bursting on me just because of it. Okay, okay. Okay. Okay, let's also add in some eyes. Like, I feel like once we also get those in, like, yeah, that's gonna just... I don't want to say help out with the vibe, but also, it will just help really portray everything. Right. So, alright, those feel like cartoonishly big eye holes, so let's... Okay. Okay, now let's actually increase the amount up one more time. Well, to be fair, the brief was sort of more just like 4 horns, so let's also just play around with like different horn patterns as well for it. Okay, now let's actually play around with the curve itself. I don't know, what sort of ideas do you guys have for the horns? Ooh, actually, you know what? I feel there may be some potential in something like that. Maybe some spikes on the spine for the horns. Yeah, could do. Let's also just add in like oh, the horns. Sorry. Yeah, I'm going for, like So the limit for this one's 4, but I'm still just trying to work out what sort of design motif to go for. But you know what? You can also be hidden child. You know, actually up. Then whilst I'm on that one, let's go for that. Turn that off. Ooh, actually, yeah, you know, I kind of like, I prefer this one actually now that I look at it. Maybe work on the little hooks though. Ooh, Aztec or Inca. Like, what do you mean by that? Like, for... I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Okay, you know what? This is definitely altered the heck. Okay. Let's also mirror you. then let's also actually... Yo. Okay, I'm feeling that. To be fair, I have been trying something out recently more with like fur texture, so let me actually try this as well. Mirror, profile, preset. Heyo. Random one, Charles. Man, did this actually pop up on TikTok for you? Because I've just realized I've been on there for like an hour. Well, like half hour, and not a single person came through on it. So not like I say I actually even really want to be on there. It's more of a just, I find it kind of crazy on my like smaller YouTube channel. Like I'm getting more sort of engagement on there. Let's also add in a few more of these, because I'm actually really enjoying them. I don't want to snap. I wasn't TikToking yet, you weren't responding. Yeah, no, dude, I've not seen a single thing pop up on my TikTok one. I've not... That's so bizarre, because I've had, like, nothing come up on here. Ah, thanks, dude. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, like, I've not had, like, a single notification from my TikTok one. Damn. Yeah, probably Big Yahoo's been hearing all the bad stuff I've been saying about him. God, the second my group chat messages get leaked, I'm getting nuked. Thought you were low-key at Normie. I was gonna be so upset. No, seriously, dude, I'm not seeing like God, what you call it? There's like my TikTok one. I've not seen anything change from there. It's been on like 0 viewers for like the last God knows how long. Oh, sorry for people on the TikTok live who I'm not responding to. For some reason, I'm seeing like nothing pop up on here. And honest to God, I cannot be bothered to, what you call it? Edit. No, restart it. Because I feel TikTok as a platform is cooked. Honestly, now that's a tomorrow thing. I'm not gonna be live. I'm gonna be live for like another 20 minutes. As well as like, I can't be bothered to download multiple live streams for videos, so I'm just gonna do the one. Oh, player. To be fair, like the only advice I ever give people are just like, yeah, play around, make sure you're having fun with this stuff. Because if you're having fun, you're more likely to repeat it. Like, that's the only real advice anyone's gonna give you. Because just make it so you're able to turn this into a habit. Also, I've just learned how to do like a new hairbrush surfing, and oh my god, I love how this one's turning out. Let's also add in. What's another one? Heh, you can have funky eyebrows. Because why not? Thanks, man. Don't get mad with power. Also, what would you really need to mod on like my YouTube one anyway? Yeah, alright, gives it so much more personality and flair. Alright, you know what, give me like 2 seconds. I'm just gonna grab a drink real quick. Water. Thoughts on adding the wispy mustache. Yeah, sure. Give me like a couple of seconds. Let's see how mustache goes for this guy. Oh, no. The angle needs to be better. That's way too thick. It kind of looks like cartoonishly evil. So you're just like... But if we actually do thin it out a bit, actually find a good center, like, lock-in place. Actually, you know what? I kind of don't like a mustache. Oh, well, actually, you know what? Let's keep on playing around with that. Let's see whatever positions it would potentially work. Actually, we could go for a beard instead. That may actually give off a bit more of a vibe. Honestly, same. To be fair, from all that food that spilled on my floor the other day, I still need to clean that up properly. Oh, to be fair, it was only yesterday. And I don't care. Alright, you know, I don't really care for these ones. So let's actually go back to adding more, but this time from the back. Oh yeah, no, it was funny as hell. You know what? I actually have a better idea for how to do this part. Let's add in another sphere. Add sphere, validate, move that, tilt, then whoop. Let's get that there. Okay, then let's hide these horns. Have that go up to there. Taper it off. And then we go on to tube. Make sure this one actually has a snap to it. Okay, now let's turn off snap. It's been a while. Oh, yeah, no, it's more of just I've been working like a fucking dog and don't have any energy. Plus, like, what you call it? I had a really bad day at work today, and so that really sort of like motivated me to be like, no, lock in, lock the fuck in today. And honestly, I'm glad for days like that. Because, I don't know, this is definitely what I want to be doing, so I need to actually make sure I'm putting in the moves to make it happen instead of just, like, hoping one day, yeah, oh, someday a random billionaire will pay for my lifestyle. Or just I'll massively blow up without actually needing to do shit. And the post office. Yeah, Charlie. Also, yeah, Charlie. Yeah, might as well. Because I was thinking about this the other day, actually. The best time to get into YouTube is whilst you're young. Well, just like social platforms, whilst you're young, because you don't actually have the responsibilities of actual work. And, like, weirdly enough, say, look at most of the biggest streamers out there. They did start whilst they were young and basically just unemployed chuds, and look how well they're doing. Alright, let's also... Alright, let's also add in... And now let's add these back in. Oh wow, that sure is a lot. Let's... Actually, yeah, you can get deleted. Get fucked. It will do. Okay. Yeah, like, God, what was it? I end up walking like 20 odd miles per day, dude. It's super, super fun. Alright, now let's actually... Alright, let's actually... Right, so I'm just trying to work out which number of leads actually need to go to the thing. Honestly, I'd probably post my art if... Like, if... Honestly, dude, just do it. Like, yeah, my art isn't the best, but I still post it. And I've managed to get some degree of audience of Charlie and you. And, God, what's her new name? Elena. Yeah. That is a good point, I will give you that. Ah! Nope. Ah, gee whiz. Join. Nope, wrong way. Alright, now let's... Oh, I found myself engaging a lot. Honestly, I do want to get more into D&D stuff. Like, I finally actually started playing, and so my character is a like tiefling druid for the Circle of the Titan. So I feel it'd be really fun to actually start sculpting out my Titan forms and stuff like that. You should just be Misk. I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna just say randomly here, hello. Oh, cool. Yeah, I honestly do need to actually start posting better reels and more consistently, I swear. You're also there. So are you. Actually, not. I'm not saying I'm following you. Yeah, same here. So I say what? Honestly, to be fair, mics aren't actually like too expensive anymore. Ah. Alright, you know what? Let's also trim you down because the fuck is that? Right, let's also... Okay, crease. Honestly, dude, English Lit is by far the most important one, especially now. Hopefully you do well for it, because I swear to God, if you have like no media literacy, I'm actually gonna beat you. Like, I'll get the belt and everything. Honestly, English Lit is like by far the most important one in my opinion. Like, if you can't actually work out people's intent, the intents of people's writings, what's the actual point? Oh, honestly fair. To be fair, I actually was thinking about Mice and Men the other day. That was kind of fun. Is a sort of also to do with like the nature of that thing. It really does like really propagate the concept of the American dream and how like nepotism will always like favor. Well, nepotism, as unfortunate as it is, will always like override meritocracy. Yeah, yeah, and that's kind of sad. That's good. Oh yeah. I think like the issue is whilst reading it in class you have to stop like every 5 minutes to talk about it, so it loses all momentum. Looks badass. Thank you, thank you. It still needs a fair bit of work, but it's something. Oopsies, almost forgot to change that to local instead of world symmetry. Also, again, I'm still live on TikTok. Sorry for anyone who thinks I'm not actually paying attention to him. Band inspector calls. Oh, fair. Like, honestly, I understand what they were trying to go for, but at the same time, it has, like, the sensibilities of, like, the fucking Great Recession in, like, 2020 something. Well, I did in, like, 2016 or so. Oh, so it was like, oh, wow, dude, like, my uniform was red up until I was, like, 8. Well, up until I was, like, 12 or so. Like, I don't really associate red with anything too bad. And plus, like, the red Power Ranger was always my favorite, so... Yeah, red didn't ever seem like a threatening color. Uh. Oh, nice. Oh god, I have to get up to work in a few hours, so I should really call it. But I'm having fun actually going live. As well as I actually... Yeah, probably... Yeah. So I do like the YouTube live setup. I feel it's like a lot more useful, especially because I want to like get to the point where I'm actually getting monetized on here. So from live streaming, like that increases my watch time and means like more chance of like that sweet moolah. And I can quit my fuck ass jobs. But it's kind of annoying because say for the TikTok one, I'm able to read all this chats on screen on my phone, where this I actually have to turn my head away and like actually not look at the sculpt. And it's really annoying because, as you guys know, I like to occasionally just lock the fuck in for whatever it is I'm making and just forget about everything going around me. Alright, let's also add in a few more little... I don't want to say divots, but you know what I mean. Sort of like... Okay, I actually do like how the hair came out. To be fair, I actually never downloaded Letterboxd. I never got into it for some reason. Like, I knew I would enjoy it, but I just, because I do like films. Like, some of my earliest memories was actually going to cinemas with my mother. And, like, to this day, like, I still love just consuming content and media like that. I think it's much harder to follow trends when it comes to sculpting it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like, say for example, like this sculpture, I've spent like an hour on it. Say if I was just drawing it, but like say for a sketch, that could be like done in 15 minutes. Yeah, so it's like really annoying, as well as like the whole setup for it. As well as like, say for like drawing, yeah, you just have to focus on like one angle. This you have to make sure it looks decent from everything. Like that will lend the air need work. I feel this profile here looks pretty solid. Like that's solid. Just needs like all these other little tweaks. But to be fair, at least I'm able to make fun stuff, and I find people who like my things. You are so humble, child. Okay, yeah, it's approaching my bedtime. Alright, let's also actually dig in here a bit. To be fair, I just love chatting shit with my friends, and they're like, Dante, I don't know what you're talking about. Can you please shut the fuck up and get back to work? That's where I find most of my enjoyment from that reviews come. Oh, honestly, one of my reviews is insanely detailed. Is that the one where like the velociraptors finally have feathers, or am I thinking of something else? Oh no, I'm thinking of Dominion, aren't I? Rebirth was the one in the fucking manor with the clone girl or some shit, right? Sound like that. Wait, was it, or am I going crazy? There's a short film called New Floor by it does. No, that's Dominion. Oh, the one with the D-Rex or something like that. Yeah, the one that looks like it has a massive tumor on its head. As you guys can tell, I have never been media trained. I'll go 8 concurrent viewers. Hell yeah. I'm not gonna lie, like 7 of those are just my old accounts. Oh wow. Wow, oh man, good. Thanks, man. No, I'm gonna say. Jesus Christ. I'm actually surprised you're able to remember all that. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I kind of like... I don't know how I actually feel about the Jurassic Park films. I'm gonna need to actually rewatch them. Like, weirdly enough, I haven't actually been consuming as much film content as I would like. Like, as of late, I've just been watching Malcolm in the Middle. Because, like, hey, I get home from work, I need something to turn my brain off to. Yeah, short film. Man, no suits. Hey Nova, on a scale to 1 to 10, what would you rate it? This one? Or a Jurassic, any of the Jurassic films we're talking about? This one, I'd say it's a solid 5 or 6. Hyperfixation. Honestly, valid. My little brother, he's like 2. Yeah, he really loves dinosaurs. It's actually really cute. Especially because he'll have like dinosaur books and he'll want us to read to him. And his sister just like, oh yeah, Nika, this one's a, yeah, Spinosaurus. He's like, Spinosaurus? And it's just like, I love this little kid. He's such a little dumbass goofball. It's also kind of funny, like, even before the Michael Jackson film came out, it actually turned out he was a big Michael Jackson fan. Like, his favorite song is Thriller. So it was like, wow, kid knows ball. Oh, so good. The Good Boy, what's that about? Oh, wait, was that the one with the family who kidnapped a guy who was like a chav or something like that, or like a roadman or wannabe roadman or some crap? And then they sort of like chain him up to the house, or am I thinking of something else? I may be thinking of something else. Later. Thank you for staying as long as you have, and I will definitely be trying to live stream more, so let's see if I actually continue this thing off into a full project, or if I just forget about it and it goes back into the Dragon Vault with the rest of them. Thank you. Later. If anything, I should probably head off myself. Hey, thanks, dude. Thanks for saying bye as long as you have. And that actually is probably a good sign for me to call it as well, because, again, I'm tired as hell. I've worked for like the last 9 days straight. So yeah, body is like running on fumes. Plus I've changed my diet and I'm on like a 1,000-calorie deficit. So yes, your boy is getting snatched, but at what cost? Soon I'll have that slutty little waist. Okay, I'll check that out. Oh my god, yeah, that was fucking bedtime. Ugh. Okay. What if you guys actually, if you haven't already, definitely join my Discord. I'll try and actually set up a movie channel so people can just discuss stuff like that. Because actually, yeah. Oh, no. Bad. Thanks, man. You know, honestly, it's been pretty fun doing this one. Alright, let's actually do a little rotate. Rotate, where the fuck are you? I should watch a lever movie called Good Boy. That sounds interesting. Like, I think there's also another, like, sort of relating to the Stockholm Syndrome one about, like, some woman who goes on a date with a guy and, like, and he takes her to, like, his, like, mountainside cabin or something. And he has, a guy in a sort of, like, dog gimp suit. And he's sort of just trying to warn her or something like that. I can't remember how it was. I saw it on, like, God, yeah, actually admitting this. I think I saw, like, one of the TikTok short versions of it, and yeah. But so anyway, guys, this is the dragon I've done today, just to try and get me back into the mood of live streaming. So yeah, we're gonna end it here because I'm really tired. So yeah, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more content, and if you would like, go check out my Ko-fi. I'm gonna try and be more active on there. So yeah, let's hope I get to a point where I'm gonna quit my fuck ass jobs and do lists for like 8 hours a day. So later, guys. Thank you for the support. Bye. Jesus Christ. I don't even fucking remember talking on that one. Okay, so I actually just checked the TikTok thing. Apparently I got like 20 free followers on that one without actually even engaging in a single fucking comment. Oh my god, I'm just so lovable and amazing. Wow, what can I say? Alright, now I'm going. Bye-bye.